Hi, this is Daniel Rydstedt, founder of the Money Machine Dream Team. As you all know, one of the things that I strive to do is to keep improving the Money Machine Dream system. And in doing that, I want to get more eyeballs on the video for you, because the more people that see this dynamic training video, the more people that will join your organization and the more duplication will become a reality for you. With that in mind, I came across something that I believe is going to tremendously help you get more eyeballs on the video. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how you can get more opt-ins to your MMD, your Money Machine Dream capture page, and give away more copies of your rebranded ebook by doing something you already do every day, and at the same time automatically generate another stream of residual income. I know that kind of sounds too good to be true, but when you follow what I'm going to share with you, this is something worth really getting excited about. Now, what I'm going to show you has to do with a way that you can put an ad within an email. Everybody that markets, the one thing that is common about every one of them is that all of us that are serious about our marketing, we email a lot. And when you get opt-ins to your system, you'll be sending out introductory emails, follow-up emails. When you get a group, you'll be emailing them and keeping up with them and trying to help them. And you'll always be getting new prospects to get your ebook. And so emails are part of the equation in marketing. And I know that one of the things that I do, and I was going to eventually suggest this to many of you before I found this new solution that I'm going to show you today, is what I had been doing is that you'll find at the end of a lot of my emails, I put my name, my picture, my email, my contact information basically, and that was a big help because it helped people connect with me. They saw my picture. But first of all, a lot of people don't know to do that, and even if you do know to do that, to set this up in Gmail is not that simple because you have to upload your picture to a host, and a lot of people don't know how to do that. You have to get a URL for that picture to be able to put into Gmail, and it's a little complex. It can be done, and it's very easy to do if you know how to do it, but very few people know how to do it. But that is a tremendous tool that you can use in your emails. But I found a company that basically has taken the concept of a signature to a whole new generation. Now I'm putting in a signature that looks like this, and I want to tell you some of the advantages of this signature. This is my one I do now. You can see that it's a whole lot more colorful, and it basically draws you in when you just see it. It's just really eye-catching. And the thing that makes this very different than other signatures is it does something that I've never seen done in a signature, and I think it's tremendous. And it allows you to put like little billboards, little JPEG. In this case, it's this size. This is the maximum size. And so I used it in designing this to where you see the first slide tells about what our headline is for our training video. The second slide here talks about how you get it in a training video. You get the secret revealed. And this last slide tells you that you can click to get the page. And you'll notice, and I'll do it real quickly, when you click on it, it immediately takes you where? It immediately takes you to your training video. Because I'm recording this, it's taking a little longer than normally. Normally it goes immediately, but you'll see that it goes to your capture page. As it comes up slowly, you'll see up here in the line that it's there. It's just because of the recording, you'll see it flashing. It's not loading real quickly. There it is. Okay, so you see that it loads the capture page, and once the video loads, it starts going, and that we'll see it there. And so you see that once they click on that banner, it immediately goes to this video, this capture page video, which is what we want. A lot of people, they spend a lot of money to get paid ads and stuff to get this, while this that I'm going to tell you is very inexpensive, and you put it in your emails, and every email you get is like a billboard. Let me go back to the signature itself. So anytime they click on this, it goes to your capture page. And there's another way. If they click on this button, notice it says click to view training video. If they click on this button, it goes to your training video. In addition, if they click on this button, click for a free ebook, those of you that have purchased my ebook system, you can put that URL in there, and that can put them into the autoresponder system that I bill for the people that are doing that. And we have a free page too. You could put the URL to the free page that doesn't have the autoresponder letters, and it doesn't automatically deliver the ebook, but you could give away your ebook by putting that URL once you set that up as well. So here is a signature that every single email you put out is advertising for you in a very effective way. And so when they click the banner, click any of the buttons, they'll either go to the training video or get a free ebook. But that's not all this does. Notice that under the information here, I have a little line that says reading this email on your phone, click button to quickly call me. It has the ability, a lot of people, I'm still old school and I use a flip phone, and I'm probably the exception, but most people are on the internet with their phone, and a lot of them read their emails straight from their phone. Well, if they're reading their email from the phone, all they got to do is click on this button right here, and when they click, it immediately connects them. So if they have a question, or if they just want to connect with you, having read your email that's up in the top part of the email, then it's very simple to do it. They don't have to punch in a bunch of numbers. They just click this button. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. In addition, there's this Facebook button. Notice in the next line I say click the Facebook icon to connect with me on Facebook, and I put this in the same color as the icon so people will connect it. When they click on this, it goes to your profile page. Now, I haven't said a lot about this, but your profile page is a really important part about your marketing, because people want to know who you are. If they join with you, I've said this over and over, people join people. They don't join programs necessarily or opportunities as much as they connect with people, and they will join with somebody that they believe will help them. And notice that if you put this looks very professional. If you put this in an intro letter using the email template to somebody that opts into your list, or a follow-up letter, they're going to see this at the bottom of the email, and immediately, in addition to having the link to the free book, which they could get, they obviously have already seen the video or already have opted in for the video, so the first part won't make that much difference, but they can still click to get the ebook. But more than that, it will give a professional appearance whereby people will think, wow, this guy really's got it together. He knows what he's doing, or she knows what she's doing. And that is a very important thing, because people want to join with people that they think can help them, that can support them as they build a business. And those that join me, they know that I go out of my way to support all the people that join with me and are on my personal pay line. And you need to have project that as well, that whenever people join with you, that you are going to be a great help to them as they build their business. So those are several things that are really cool about this. But in addition to that, there's something else that is phenomenal about this, and that is the ability to create income. Now, quite honestly, even if there was no compensation plan attached to this, I would still get this. It's very inexpensive. It's $9 a month, and when you consider the money that you can make coming back, it's a no-brainer. This thing will absolutely make an incredible amount of money. at the bottom of every one of these signatures is this small little line. I don't know whether you can read it. It's kind of small, but if you're looking for it, you'll see it. It says, get a signature like this, customized the way you want, and earn commissions on 5 levels of referrals. For more info, click here. And when they click here, they will go to your affiliate link, and when they join, you will get money, compensation. And I'm going to show you about that compensation in a minute. But let me just say this, that if you just have this signature in all your emails, I mean, when you send it out to friends, a lot of them are doctors, they might be dentists, they might be real estate people, they might have other jobs, they might be doing other networking businesses. All of them could use a signature like this to advertise their business. So a lot of them will see this, and even though they may not be interested in our AIOP opportunity, they'll see this and they'll go, boy, I would really like this for my business. And when they click that and they join, you will get credit and you will make money. And so you could literally get people put into this without doing anything. And that's what I liked about this. Let me just make this point, that I am not interested in another business to try to market and make money. I think Chris made a video recently that talked about the importance of focus. It is very important that you focus on one opportunity. One of the mistakes that so many marketers make is they've got this new thing, this new matrix, this new MLM, and this new business, and they have several, and as a result of splitting their time among several of them, they never are able to be successful or make money in any of them. And that's why when I set up this system, I wanted to totally focus, and I encourage you to focus on building your AIOP business. The only reason I'm adding this stream of income, like the streams of income from the ebook, is because it fits into the system. And in fact, it is really going to be a part of our system, and I'll explain that very briefly in a few moments. But I said all that to say that you really need to understand that this is going to be an incredible blessing without taking away your focus from AIOP. All you need to do is use it in your emails to get people to go to your capture page, get more eyeballs on your training video, and that's all you have to do. In doing that, automatically you will find that people will join you, and people in AIOP are going to join you. I'm going to explain that in a minute. But when indeed you use this, the income from this can be greater and faster than what you're making with AIOP initially. Now, I believe as the duplication kicks in, there's a little bit of a learning curve. There's a little bit of going through training videos and testing what works and what doesn't work, and to get to a point where you are doing the business and it's duplicating. But then it gets really powerful. But this duplicates so easily that you could literally very easily get quite a bit of money within the first month or two. And that could be a really great surprise for you. Let's look at the compensation program. If you go to the website, well, let me show you around. First of all, when you do join, you have a back office like this, and well, let me go to the compensation plan, then I'll go back and I'll show you how you build your own signature. Okay, here's the compensation plan, and if you look at their example, it is really conservative. They assume that, you know, if you could get 5 customers, and eventually most people will, and then each of those get 4, and then they get 4, and they get 3, and they get 3. That is so conservative. I literally think that, you know, the way I'm going to structure this and try to encourage people, that this could be another benefit for recruiting and sponsoring people into our system, into AIOP, that whenever anybody joins, the first person that they will go to join this program will be their sponsor. And if their sponsor is not already a member of this, they'll be losing money, and I encourage everybody to join this. But if they don't, then that other person can really go to anybody they want and join, so that they have a sponsor in this. But I think it can be such a benefit when you see how this can generate income, I don't know too many people that will not want to join this. All right, but let's take their example. I think, you know, if you sponsored 6 good people, and in doing that you had to sponsor maybe 20 or 30 others, you wouldn't have 5 people. You would have literally maybe 30 people. And that's just from your AIOP work that you're doing. That's not even counting people that might see your email that might be in other professions that see it and say, I want a signature like that, and that would be added. So this number of 5 customers is it's a very conservative number. But let's just use their numbers. If you referred 5 customers and then each of those 5 referred 4 customers, you'll see over here you would have 20 more customers in your downline. Now if those 20, say they didn't even get 5, say they referred 4 as well, 4 times 20 is 80. So you'd be adding 80 more customers to your downline. Now if they're really conservative, they say of those 80, they only average 3 customers apiece. Well, 3 times 80 is 240. And if those 240, once again, only average 3, which I think is, once again, is really conservative, then that would be 720 more customers. So if you add 720, 240, 80, 20, and 5, you're talking over 1,000 in your downline. What does that mean? That means that you would be making almost over $900 per month, because you make 10% for each and every one of these of the $9 that is paid. The $9 fee is broken down to where they pay 10% of all the people on the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth levels. So 900 or over 1,000 people times 90 cents, which is 10% of $9, is almost, well, it's got to be, I haven't done the math, but it's got to be over $900 a month. And that's paid twice a month, on the 1st and the 16th of the month. And the other thing I like, it's paid using PayPal. You can get a paper check, and there's a $1 charge for that, but you can get it sent directly to PayPal where you instantly get your money. I love that, because I'm tired of dealing with Payza and, you know, some of the trials we've had with that. A lot of you know what I'm talking about in that regard. All right, so this compensation plan, imagine if the average number was 5 at each level. I mean, you're talking about a lot of extra money coming in every single month. And you're not even doing anything other than doing your AIOP Money Machine Dream business. You're not focused. Now, you could, but I don't recommend, unless you've got some friends that are in another networking program that you know that they're not going to want to join AIOP, but you want to tell them about this because you know that, you know, they might want to advertise their business in this and link it to all their people. I mean, you could spend just a few minutes on the phone to do something like that, or if you have a friend of the family that's a lawyer or maybe a real estate agent and you want to tell them about this, that's fine. But I wouldn't spend a lot of time just focusing on building this, because it'll build on its own, and you don't want to take away from what you're doing with the Money Machine Dream Team. All right. Having said that, let me go back to the building of the template. Now, let me say this. I'm a graphic artist, and I designed this, and I believe it's very effective. If you want to use my design, I'm going to do something. I might be making a mistake because it takes me a lot of time to set this up. But I'm willing to set this up as long as I don't fall way behind, and I can do it. I'm going to try to do this for $10 for anybody, a one-time fee to set the whole thing up. You send me your picture and what information you want and your link to your training video and your ebook, and I will set the whole thing up just like this for you, if that's what you'd like. But if you want to be creative and use your own, you can, let me show you. This is all totally customizable. When you edit it, you can edit the buttons. You can put any size, any font, any color. You can put any lettering on the buttons. You can direct them to anywhere. You can add a Twitter in this in addition to Facebook if you want. You can put whatever graphics in here. It would have to be this size, and you could alternate. This would be great for anybody, even like I'm a grandfather. I mean, there'd be some grandfathers love to put their pictures of their grandkids in there and just cycle it. And you can have more than 3. I chose 3 simply because I'm focusing on one message. I don't want it to go too long because people aren't going to go stay down at the bottom of my page for too long. But if you are sending out family pictures or whatever, people would stay on the page to look at them, and you could have something over here that have to do with your family. This could be adaptable to anybody, any family, any business, any church. I was talking to one of the people in my downline that's really connected into the church, and we talked about linking this into churches that would have pictures of the different areas, children's department or whatever in their church, and have pictures of it that rotate, and information about your hours of your church services. There's so many applications to this. Real estate agents could have pictures of their different listings, and then a slide that comes up next with all the information about that listing. There's so many applications to this that are incredible, and you can adapt it. You can change where this goes to, what the pictures are. You can change what's down here if you don't like what I said. And there's different templates. Let me just show you this very quickly. If you go here and search for templates, you'll find that there's a lot of different formats. You'll notice that these are kind of for real estate kind of people. You have static pictures, and ones in that format, then that format, and then you get into the ones that are slides, where I'm, like I said, and you can control the timing between the slides. So if you want one to be 5 seconds and the next to be 7 seconds, you can totally control that, and when you design your card. And then there's a smaller picture if you prefer a smaller picture. There's a lot of different formats for the templates that you can use. Plus, if you look at this is pretty cool. If you pull down the category filter, and say you pull it down to direct sales companies, there are literally hundreds of companies. ACN, Amway, Airborne, all these networking companies, Avon. It goes on and on and on. There's so many of them. There's Ever Skincare and Genesis Pure, and you go on, all these networking kind of companies. And if you find somebody that is in these companies, they can just click on that, and it'll automatically populate their signature with the logo. Now, I didn't put a logo in mine on purpose because I'm not marketing AIOP. I'm really marketing the video, the training video, and getting people the training video. I don't want to get them sidetracked. But people that are representing their company, they can put their logo down here, and actually it'll automatically populate it. When you pick one of these, if you had a business in those areas like Herbalife, it would populate it with images that might rotate and logos, and it would automatically build it for you, and you could just customize it from there. In addition to all these direct companies, you can, I pulled it down, look at, there's just hundreds of them, hundreds and hundreds of them. Young Life, just all different kinds of them. And then if you look up here in the business category, it lists all these different types of professions: automotive dealers, beauty, childcare, chiropractor, and dentist, just all different kinds, financial services. You have florists, fitness, health and beauty, farmers even, insurance companies, and, massage therapy, life coaching, and it goes on. And it populates it with templates that are oriented toward those businesses. And then in addition to that, they have some down here. Let me see if I can find it. Insurance, I thought, was pretty cool. When you pull that down, you look and you see people that are agents for Allstate, farmers, And then if you click real estate, look at all these real estate, Coldwell Banker, Century 21, Keller Williams, all these major realty, Remax, all these realty things. How many agents are out there that might happen to see your email and they just go, wow, I'd like something like that. So that's I said a lot about that, but really, once again, I'm not into marketing to all those things. It's just that some people that you recruit might want to do that, and you would get benefit. If you recruited somebody on your first level that wanted to go to all these insurance companies and wanted to share this with all of them, they would be in your downline, and they would be doing all the work. And so, hey, that's amazing. All right, so let me click out of that. You know pretty much how to build this. Once again, you can use those templates and create your own, or if you like what I have and you're patient and allow me the time to build it for you, I will do it for $10. So that is that. Okay, I think you got a pretty good idea of what we have here. I think this is, let me summarize. I think I made a little document here. Let me pull it up. Let me summarize just the benefits of using this new signature strategy. Number one, the rotating colorful slides in the signature, as well as your photograph, it immediately draws attention to that signature and the message on those slides. The signature, when people click on it, it sends people to your capture page two different ways. One by clicking on the slides like we showed, and one by clicking on that button that is down below. Number three, the signature sends people to a page where they can get your copy of your own personalized Traffic Tsunami ebook. Number four, the back office gives you tracking information. I didn't mention this, but when people click on the button, you basically can track how many people are clicking on the button, how many people are clicking on the banners, and you can get an idea on information that'll help you with your marketing. Giving you tracking information on how many people click the banner, the button to view the training video, the button to receive the rebranded Traffic Tsunami ebook. Number five, if a person is reading the email on their phone, that person can simply click on a button to immediately call you back. And number six, I love that. Number five, that's pretty cool too. Number six, those using the system can refer others and make substantial residual monthly income. So as I said, the compensation comes not just from the people you directly refer, but also a percentage of the memberships paid by 5 generations of referrals who use this extraordinary signature to market whatever business they want to promote. I mean, you could literally not do anything and have 1 or 2 people that join this, and they end up getting 10, who get 5, who get 20, and you could end up be making money without even doing anything. This is just crazy good. It is so amazing. Number 7, I got my numbers there. I didn't finish there's no two sixes. This is number 7. There is a link in the signature itself in small letters at the bottom that I showed you that allows people reading your email that want a signature similar to yours to click a link to get their own customizable signature and also make money from referrals if they so desire. So they make money, you make money. What a deal. All right. So the bottom line is that using this signature and all the emails you send out day after day will give you more opt-ins to your capture page, more people seeing the training video, and more people joining your organization. It will also allow you to give away your rebrandable Traffic Tsunami ebook to more people and to connect with more people trying to contact you. Now think about this. A lot of you have spent way more than $9 a month just on one solo ad. All right, and a lot of you have gotten no response from that solo ad. didn't even get an opt-in. Well, this is something that you get, and first of all, you're going to be making money from it, but even if you didn't, it goes out with every email that you put out. It shows that you're somebody that really is serious about your business. People that have signatures are usually leaders. They're the people that other people look up to join organizations, and you want to be that kind of person. All right, so while doing all that it will automatically be creating, while doing all that I've just mentioned, it will automatically be creating another stream of monthly residual income that, just like AIOP, will keep growing on autopilot once the duplication starts to kick in. If you are serious about your business, this is one tool that you can't afford not to get. And what I'm going to ask, and I'll say this too, that, I said one of the benefits of we're giving people that pass their people up to their sponsor is that they get the rights to give them their ebook so that they get the money from the upgrades of the person that that gets your ebook, and they get the traffic, and that's a benefit just to kind of give people so they're not feeling, well, I just gave up another person to somebody. People will be giving them up to you, so it's gonna all come full circle. But I want this to be another one of those, so that whenever you sponsor somebody, whether you keep them or whether you give them up, you get the right to sign them up to this company, which I think is called SignaSource, if I'm not mistaken, and you will get the first opportunity. Now, if your sponsor has not joined, then you can join from somebody else. I'm going to have my link down below on this page that you're seeing this email on, and if you have checked with your sponsor, you work with me. There are some benefits to working with me, but I'm sure other people you would sponsor with, they will help you just as much as me. But in any way, I believe this is going to revolutionize a lot of the number of opt-ins you get, because you'll have more people coming to your capture page. I believe it'll help you get more people to look at your training video, more eyeballs on that training video, and your organization is going to grow. So I know this has been long, but it's been a very important kind of training video, and I hope you kind of caught the vision here, because this is going to be very exciting. Thanks. This is Daniel Rydstedt. I hope you have a super blessed day.